special you are, what you really have to gain, but it is you don't even feel it about yourself. So people are projecting over you, trying to be positive, but they're your family. So one day you'll wake up and you don't feel how they say it. You're not able to internalize what it is that they see in you right now. So you avoid this all year round, but you come to a place where now it's in your face and you have to deal with it. And you can allow yourself to die in depression and become one of the numbers that next holiday somebody's grieving over you. God, what do I do when I feel like there is no hope to hold on? That I'm not sure if I have faith, I should go ahead and lay down and tell them to go ahead and do my funeral. So I don't want to handle another loss. I don't want to handle another bad report. I don't want to handle another holiday that I lose somebody that I love. And in John chapter 4, I find Jesus here at the gravesite of his friend. And he's standing there talking to Lazarus' sister, Mary. And he begins to weep. Crying, he's emotional, he's wailing, he's sad on today. I'm trying to find out why here in the text do we have God sad, depressed, emotional. He's disturbed in his spirit. And I know that Lazarus, from other books in depiction, would say that this is Simon the leper. He's a friend of God. He's a friend of Jesus. And I know many people don't focus on his side of the story, but just for a second, I want to talk about Lazarus today. Not from the perspective of waiting 4 days, not from the perspective of Jesus is on the way, not from the perspective of being raised from the dead, but from the perspective of he had to die in it. Is that in earlier texts we find out they call him Simon the leper. Now I don't know, so we don't have direct linking report if he's dealing with leprosy. But if he is, it seems like he maybe died from it. Leprosy is something that takes control of your entire body and eats you from the inside out. I don't know who I'm talking to on today, but I'm talking to somebody who feel today they can resonate in testimony for right now in this trial. I feel like Lazarus. I know God. I know his power. I know his grace. But I am being eaten by grief, by depression, by sadness, by sickness, by emotions that I can't really even express to anybody else because nobody can understand and resonate with my level of pain. I'm being eaten from the inside out. And it seems like you can handle it and you can control it and you can keep it under wraps, but for only so long until it starts showing on the outside that you put on a smile and you laugh and you become the one who is the clown of the class because you have to, through your pain, you have to still perform I'm talking to somebody on today that you're tired, smiling when you really want to cry. You're tired laughing when it is you want to be left alone. I'm talking to somebody who is pushing themselves to be around family events when really you got up this morning feeling like I don't even want to function. Talking to somebody on today that you don't want to go through another holiday feeling hollow on the inside. You sit around the table and say grace, but to be honest, I really don't feel like there's too much to be thankful for because there's empty chairs. And they took a piece of my heart when we put them in the ground. I can't do it today. You need some time to tell people, see me for me, not for the me you want me to be. Can you appreciate me today that I showed up? Don't look at me for what I have in my hand, the plate that I bring. Appreciate me that I dragged myself here for you. And Jesus is crying in the text because somebody who's dealing with the demon of depression for what it is that you have love lost. I resonate. I can identify. I know what it is to lose. I don't know what stone they put you behind. I don't know where they left you to die in depression and sorrow and in pain and feeling defeated. But can I tell you on today, he says, what man have put over you, the projection that you're just behind this wall, he says, I'm bringing you to the forefront on this day. He says, I'm bringing you past where it is they would lay you to rest, to deal with the depression, to deal with the holidays, to deal with the sorrow and the sadness by yourself. I'm laying it to rest on today because it is you have to walk past that. So I don't know where his tomb is. I don't know what it is that they've wrapped him up in and placed him there. I don't know if they have brought the spices or if they have performed the whole ceremony, but I do know he is behind. He is behind a stone. I don't know what stone they would put you behind in this season to say your life has no more meaning. Is that they were the greatest thing that happened to you. I know you faced love lost in this season. I know you've been sad, but can I tell you on today, he tells them to move the stone. Is that everything that they put in front of you as a barrier, everything that you're facing in doubt, in depression, in sorrow, and in sadness, he says in this season, if you would believe and resonate in the fact that I can show up on anything, I'll have the people that are there reminding you that the stone is in front of you. They'll be the catalyst for what it is moving it. That's good for somebody in the room on today to know that everything that seems so big in front of me, if I call out to God for it, he'll put those things behind me. And I know there are many stumbling blocks that stand in front of you. But Jesus calls him Lazarus and says, come forward. That he's not just changing your demeanor, but he's changing your direction. And I know people gave up on you, that's fine. I know some people left because they lost hope, that's fine. Don't you lose hope, and don't you give up on you. God says it does not matter where they put you. Believe in me. Believe the plan, believe the purpose, and I'll bring you back from the worst things. As long as you acknowledge me, I'm going to bring you to a place where you'll be walking into your destiny and they can't do nothing but stand around and see. Where they laid you, God says, I won't leave you.